Hello, this is Consultx reporting in for the Heat Signature Daily Challenge for January 11th, 2019. Today we are playing as Essica Roma, who is a weak, tough ex-sovereign trying to steal the three parts of the Morgana Curanto object at speed. Looks like we have a finite use slipstream, which is exciting. We have a self-charging swapper. We're also not a technophobe, which means that this self-charging swapper is actually reusable for once. Tough, hopefully irrelevant, ex-sovereign, completely irrelevant because we're weak. And we have a silenced concussive shotgun. So, in the first mission, we've got some guards. The alarm response is light reinforcements. These guards are mostly chumps, but we do only have the one-use gun. Although we're about to pick up a lot more guns from knocking everybody out. So the only real issue is the dude, the very first guy, with an emergency shield. Because if he activates that shield, then there's no way we're going to be able to... Oh god, why is it so hard to dock? If he activates that shield, there's no way we're going to be able to stop him. But looks like that shouldn't be an issue, because we can just go like that. And then I need his gun. I'm just gonna let... Oh, he has a shotgun. Ooh, okay. I was gonna let him shoot and just knock out guard warding, but... Whoops. That would have been a disaster because he had a shotgun. Well, no, I would have been able to swap with him, but could have been very bad. Speaking of swapping, I'm just going to switch with this guy, blast that guy, so that I can get to this cargo crate. A worthless long blade? Well, it was not worth going to that cargo crate. And it definitely would have been faster to go to the left. So now I have some... no. My swapper's going to come back, so I can just switch here and then take this path. These guys don't matter. The teleporter's way up there. Uh-oh, that guy has an emergency shield. I also have an emergency shield now, though. So I'm just gonna... What do I want to do? My swapper... In retrospect, the clever thing to do would have been to take a body with me all the way over here so that I could use it to swap later. But it's not super important. So I will steal the Morgana Curanto object. Looks like it's just a gun of some kind, so that's irrelevant. So I'm just gonna switch with that guy to get behind him. Might as well blast that guy. So, mediocre docking job and questionable path choices. I guess well, no, because that middle crate really was not worth it at all. But overall, pretty nothing special, neither bad nor good about that chip. So that's fine. This long blade's worthless. It's unfortunate that I went that way. And I could have ameliorated the costs of going to the right if I had had the clever foresight to bring a body with me and that sort of thing. But overall, not a mission of any note. This mission I might consider using one of my 3 slipstream charges. I want to save at least 1 slipstream charge, or at least 2 slipstream charges for the final mission. But using 1 slipstream charge here might be worthwhile. We'll have to see. It looks like we have a cargo crate here that is very out of the way, except if there's guys patrolling, then it'll be very close. I think I don't want to bother with a slipstream charge, because I do want a guided patrol up there. So I'm going to blast this jammer at the last moment so that I don't alert this guy with the key card, because I don't want him to activate his emergency shield. You know, maybe I should just activate my slipstream. I am going to do that. Oh, there's a connecting door right here. Didn't realize that. Alright, so I'm going to click to autopath up there, and then I'm going to fire my gun at this guy. And then I'm going to yoink this key card and autopath to the crate, which is closer than I thought it was. I thought there was a wall here, and so I was like, oh wow, you have to go all the way around in order to be able to get anything, but that was incorrect. Ooh, that's a pretty good pickup. Okay. So I actually don't have any lethal weaponry, so I can't blast this fuel barrel open. What I can do, what I should have done again is I should have brought a body. No, I didn't have any convenient bodies to bring. I should have bought a body and put it in the window room so that I could get there. Oh, I do have lethal weaponry, because of the jammer. Okay, well that's the plan then. So I'm going to run up to the crate, grab the part of the Morgana Caranto object, path over there, path over there, and then fire the gun over there. And then I'll wait right here, and then I'll remote control the pod. Oh, I was hoping to catch myself as I got flung out into space there, but it still worked out. So I'm actually not convinced that that was faster than going out the window. It definitely would have if I had been able to catch myself with the pod right away. So I mean, that's the risk reward that is in consideration there. Oh, what happened to my slipstream? Okay, it got stashed. I don't remember stashing it, but did I throw it or something? Who knows? Alright, this is a good loadout. What's the mission? Dudes with shields, so I can't kill them. Good thing I have all of those slipstream uses remaining. A tracker and a jammer. So the jammer may be relevant because of the swapper. Tracker, I have a crash beam and an emergency shield. Yeah, not super worried about anything. This is just a steal mission. I just want to navigate through the ship as quickly as possible. Oh. But before I can navigate through the ship has to exist. And I forgot to accept the mission. So one of the things I want to keep in mind on this particular mission is I actually want to try to remember to create window openings or like explosive barrel openings before I need them. A, in case I get knocked out, but B, so that I have an escape route that I don't have to wait for. Is it worth going to the door? Well, no. Okay, so I'm probably just going to fire off the slipstream, just run up, steal the key cards for all of these. I don't have any sort of key cloner or anything. Man, there really is a long way to run. Fortunately, you can run the whole way with one slipstream use. So that's what I'm doing. This is going to be just a pretty straightforward in terms of complexity execution of slipstream throw movement. It's a little bit tricky because every time when the slipstream has run out, every time you pick something up, you risk ending your throw movement. Because if you ever reach the end of your auto path or run into a door or a wall, so see the door opens while time is stopped, but if time wasn't stopped, then I would just run into the door and lose my momentum. And so every time you steal something or run into a door, you risk losing all of your speed. So I'm going to auto path up to this window room just in case I mess up when I steal this key card. And then I could, well, I was gonna say I could wait and try and get a swapper through here, but it looks like there's nobody anywhere nearby, so I just need to steal this key card. So terminals are actually hard to steal keycards from when you're in throw mode movement, at least without losing your momentum. But the terminal's so much closer than anything else that I simply have to go that direction. I'd also like to crash the tracker while I'm at it. How far does my crash beam reach? Almost that far. So I want to go a little bit closer. And then I want to blast him. Oh no, I crashed the door. Okay, that's fine because I can go around. So in order to be able to steal this key card, you need to move past it. But that means that because if you're like here, I don't think that you can grab it. So I can't auto path down to here. I have to auto path over to here, and then get in range, and then hope that I don't reach the end of the auto path. And that's a place where I frequently find myself losing my momentum. Looks like it all worked out this time. And it generally does if you have the attention to spare. And this mission is a pretty straightforward one in that you just... It's only navigation. There are no other obstacles because it's just a steal mission. So it's just a advanced exercise in running super fast with slipstreams. Okay, so this is a bit concerning. Okay, good. We're fine. The power of slipstreams is too great. I could grab this terminal, but like I said, terminals are tricky. I don't want to mess around with them. I could just swap through. I'm not really going to get another time to do that. And I have another slipstream use. So I'm going to see if I can get away with not using a slipstream use by auto-pathing to up here and then swapping. But I think I'm going to lose my momentum here. Yeah, I did. Alright, lost my momentum, but that's fine because I have the other slipstream use. So, I'm on my way out now. I don't need any more clearance. That guy's clearance is irrelevant. I could shoot... Well, while I pass by, I might as well shoot this upper barrel. Just in case. But I think I'm going to want to shoot the lower barrel. So first I open the cargo crate. Oh, lost my speed. That's fine though. Oh, actually in retrospect, well, I have this emergency shield. In retrospect, I wasted a bit of time because I had to wait for the gun cooldown. It's fine though. So yeah, that was a very straightforward. It was straightforward, but it wasn't easy. Well, it was a little bit easy. But it was just a practice in executing throw movement really well. So that was quite quick for such a big ship. Like, there's a lot of traversal to do. But I was able to maintain the slipstream speed. In retrospect, I shouldn't have shot that one with the gun, but I was thinking, oh, maybe it'll be faster because I can shoot it right now and then I won't have to wait for it to blow up. But really, especially because I lost my speed there, it would have been better, like I had to wait half a second or whatever for the gun to be able to fire again. So in retrospect, I shouldn't have fired it at that. Or I should have just knocked out the other jammer on that previous ship and taken his gun too, so I'd have two guns. But overall, like, not a particularly unfortunate error. Other than that, I wasted time on the first ship messing around, but there wasn't really any, it wasn't really a bad strategy. It was just a crate-oriented strategy on the first ship. And then on the second ship, I should have fired the slipstream off right away if I was going to use it at all. but I didn't really lose. I probably lost like 2 seconds or something from not firing off the slipstream right away, which really doesn't matter. Plus, I did something like right in those 2 seconds, so I wouldn't have even lost that much time anyways. And then all of my slipstream navigation was on point. All of the tricky things that might lose your momentum, like all of the potential keycard steals or terminal unlocks or doors that I was going through, because you need to get close to a door without touching it or without hitting it, because if you hit it, you'll lose your momentum. All of those were were well executed. So overall, I'm quite proud of my execution. I think that the strategies aren't very complicated if you know about slipstream movement or throw mode movement with a slipstream. It's not a complicated thing to go through the whole ship, but it isn't that easy. So that was pretty good. I'm feeling quite good about that performance. I think it's probably going to be hard for anybody to catch up to me. Like I could see Terran doing it because Terran can do all of the thing. Terran can do everything that I can do, but better. It's like that song or whatever. He's a real master. But and then Terran is also has an affinity for crate skipping, so he probably wouldn't go after the crate on the first ship. But even if he did do everything, like I think it would be hard to get as good a score I did on all of the other ships. So I still think that I did do this pretty recently after the daily was released, but I still think that this score might stand. I actually haven't been looking at my scores. Okay, so I was number 2 last week overall, or yesterday even. Yeah, getting the style penalty on 2 days ago and 3 days ago. It hurts really bad. 20 and 33. Yeah. 4 days ago. Oh no, that was 3 days ago. 4 days ago, number 3. Okay, this one was the one. Was this the one where I messed up all the docking? I don't think so. I don't remember what that one was. This one I. Oh, this is a no harm one. This one I just. Oh, this one I just gave up eventually and started blowing people out into space. Man, no harm ones are really a problem for me. It's this one. This is another speed one. What did I? Oh, this was. I don't know what I did here. Maybe this was the one where I messed up and just spent forever docking. 236. That strikes me as what it was. Who was in the front when I was on? I don't remember. But yeah, so this is a better performance than I've been putting up recently. I think. I think there's a good chance that today's daily stands, that I keep the number 1 spot. So yeah, that's exciting. I don't really have anything more to say. I feel really good about that daily. So this is Consultx signing out.